surrounded by money. I think, talk, and walk like I am wealthy. Abundance is my birthright. Wealth comes to me from many sources. I allow myself to be blessed with abundance. I release any negative thoughts about money. I attract abundance. I use money wisely. Accumulating money comes easily to me. It is my pleasure to manage the money that flows to me. I always have more money than I need. I have a magnet.
Freedom is truly the thing that we're all searching for.
Financial news, trading, and investing all in one place, but also in a language and in words and cultural references that you can actually understand.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm super excited about the Money Matrix.
Done by people who actually do it, who actually live it, and who are actually professionals.
Because we're going to be showing you how to actually make money on your own terms whenever you want.
So, I encourage you to join us on the Money Matrix, where you can learn, potentially earn, and return that knowledge and game and potentially money to your family.
And that is truly what we all want. It's not more money, it's actually freedom.
Good morning and welcome to the Money Matrix. I am Dion, Pouncil.
And I'm Dominique, Broadway, and welcome to another very, very exciting day in the markets. Please also don't forget that trading and investing should happen at your own risk. So please do your own research before making any trading or investing decisions.
Yes. So in today's news, we're going to be talking about the Fed versus NVIDIA, okay? The week ahead will tell us whether the Federal Reserve will dampen investor enthusiasm. A rally fueled in large part by NVIDIA's blowout earnings pushed the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and the NASDAQ all to 52-week highs on Friday. So stocks surged to end the week, even as more Fed policymakers indicated they will move slowly to cut interest rates as inflation eases but remains more stubborn than the central bank would have hoped. So the Fed controls the money supply. NVIDIA is just on an all-time run and is leading all of the exchanges to market highs, 52-week highs. So we're going to see if the Fed is going to slow the overall market down and or NVIDIA, or if NVIDIA is just going to lead the charge and the retail traders are going to drive the markets no matter what's going on.
Interested to see that.
Yeah.
All right, in other news, Palantir. Palantir is supposedly the next big hot AI stock. So analysts are saying that, hey, maybe many of you feel like you missed the NVIDIA run, which I don't think you did. But either way, if you're looking for opportunity to get into a AI stock that is still very, very, very cheap compared to SMCI, NVIDIA, and AMD, they think that Palantir is it, all right? So Palantir's ticker symbol is PLTR, and they're actually currently trading around $23.13. So analysts like this stock is super, super primed to be the next thing that we're gonna see on the moon. Another company that they're also eyeing is also Microsoft, but Palantir is who everyone has their eyes out on. So I wanted to highlight that for you if you're trying to get on that next rocket ship.
Yep. Okay. So speaking of, everybody's going through the AI craze.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about the chips. Now we're going to start talking about TSM. So this was a sleeper pick that I gave everyone maybe about a month ago now. And it is heating up as well, right? They travel closely with NVIDIA because NVIDIA is one of their primary customers. So TSM creates the chips, and NVIDIA is, as of right now, still buying them from TSM. All right, so TSM, the chip giant, opens their first factory in Japan. There are a lot of controversies going on in Asia right now, but especially between China and Taiwan. And so TSM has been moving away from that controversy and looking to expand their development. And so they just opened up their first factory in China. So in Japan. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this affects the Chinese market, because TSM is one of their largest AI chip makers and chip makers in general. And now they're opening up a factory in Japan. We're also going to see how that affects NVIDIA, because NVIDIA has also said or hinted that they would be interested in or working on developing their own chips. So we're going to be basically paying attention to all all of the streaming wars, from the chip developments to who's the customers, to who's using the AI to grow the technologies for all the other companies. So this is literally affecting all of the AI chip development and software wars. So something to really keep our eye on as these markets are really taking off. And right now, TSM is trading around 129 to 130. So definitely something we want to keep our eye on.
Love that. Love that. Keep our eyeballs on that one for sure. All right, in other news, Uber. As you guys know, Uber did really well with their earnings for Q4, but they're not just, being satisfied with this U.S. territory. They are on track to start accelerating growth in India with scooters and bikes. Kind of random, but not really. If you've ever been to India, actually, I haven't been to India, but I know that every time I see images of it, there are a lot of scooters, there are a lot of bikes, very similar to Bali. And apparently now they're going to have it set up where you can call it Uber to hop on a scooter or hop on a bike, which is also, I guess, similar to what we have in the U.S. with the...
we had it in L.A.
In L.A., yes.
And Uber, scooter.
Yep. So they're going to be accelerating and doing the same thing over there, which can be really great, especially for people who may not be able to afford to have their own scooter, have their own bike. They'll be able to use the Uber app. So that's going to be exciting for them to see how they accelerate over in India.
Yeah. Okay. So another one of our sleeper picks of the year that we gave the community, Novo Nordisk, stock symbol NVO, is up 20%, 26% soaring after their earnings reports. So they're also on charge and rising up because the health shot that they have created to help people lose weight is absolutely booming. It's in such high demand that they're starting to say that they have limited supply. And so the market is built off of supply and demand. And so as supply decreases and demand increases, that will increase the value of the stock. And so now that has Novo soaring another 26% since its earning reports. And so this is something that we called at the top of the year in our 2024 stock pick. And I believe when we called it, it was around $80. I will take a look to see what it is up year to date. Actually, let's check it. Year to date. Okay.
20%.
Yeah, year to date. Novo is up 20%. So congratulations to anybody who got in on that call when we called it out. And it is one of our top picks for 2024.
Love it. Love it. All right. Today is the day.
For
Walmart.
Hey.
Today is the day for Walmart. So they are set to begin trading on their post-split basis today after the company had a 3-for-1 stock split. All right. So if this is accurate, and I believe it is, Walmart's currently trading around $59.37. And if I remember last week, they were around 160 or so. So they are officially trading on that post basis split. They're actually currently up about 1.45% this morning. So if anyone's been wanting to get into Walmart and maybe he's a little hesitant because the price was a little bit higher, that split has happened. So very excited now. Actually, now that I look into my Robinhood, I can see that they did do the fourth split, and I now have 3 times the shares that I had before. So very, very exciting to see that. So I definitely want to remind you guys, if you own shares of Walmart, log in, see how that split has happened. And currently they are trading around $59.37. So they're way more affordable than they have ever been. So very exciting to see that did happen, I believe, last Friday. And the split happened last Friday. And today is the first day that they're actually trading with that split. So very exciting for them.
Okay. Glad to hear it. So now we're going to We're going to move over into our Beat the Bell segment, do some stock market and pre-market analysis as we look at the charts and see what we're going to be potentially trading and getting into this morning. Okay? All right. Excuse me. So we're going to kick it off in the Asian markets and see what happened last night while the American markets were closed. Okay. All right. All right, give us a second.
I can get this pulled up here. It's taking a little long. Good. What do you need?
No, not.
All right.
Go ahead.
You ready? It was over here.
Okay. Yes. So the Asian Dow is up 0.16%. The Nikkei is up 0.35%. The Hang Seng Index is down 0.54%. The Shanghai Index is down 0.93%. The Sensex Index is down 0.48%. And the Singapore Index is down 0.42%.
Awesome. Awesome. Diving into our U.S. markets, as y'all know, we had a lot of red yesterday, a lot of green, a lot of red last week, a lot of green last week. It was giving like Christmas lights all over. But today we're seeing a little bit of the same thing in our U.S. equities. So the Dow is currently up 0.16%. The S&P 500 is up 0.03%. Our NASDAQ is actually down 0.28%. And then the VIX is currently up 1.45%, with gold being down 0.38 and oil also being down 0.07% as we head into the market open. How are those futures looking?
It'll be interesting to see. The VIX is up 1.45% and the futures are mixed. Equities are currently up right now. The Dow Jones futures is up 0.01%. The S&P 500 futures is up 0.04%. The NASDAQ futures is up 0.12%. Gold is down 0.37%. Silver is down 1.66%, and crude oil is up 0.07%. Now, hopping right over into to forex, the euro is up 0.21%. The yen is up 0.15%. The Great British Pound is up 0.07%. The Australian dollar is down 0.3%. The DXY index is down 0.2%, and the Wall Street dollar index is down 0.02%. Okay.
All right. Heading over into our crypto. It's looking pretty red over here at crypto this morning. So our Bitcoin is currently down 0.86%, trading around $51,292 a coin. Ethereum is down 1.25%, trading around $3,070. And that is, I believe, a new, it's slightly down, but I think that is a new high for Ethereum, if I'm correct. And then XRP is down 1.74%. Bitcoin is also down 1.40%. Litecoin is up 0.11%, and Monero is up 3.06%.
Nice. Okay, so let's hop over into the charts. We'll start out on the futures, looking at the overall markets. And because today is the first day of the week, we'll start out on the 1 week charts, okay? So NASDAQ is in the middle of a buy signal. Got some resistance around that second standard deviation. And the first standard deviation is at 17,866. So we can potentially see a battle between this first and second standard deviation, but it looks like it has the potential to charge up, and that is on the 1 week to continue that trend. Stepping down into the 1 day, we can see why that 1 week is getting some resistance around that 18,000. It is the second standard deviation for the 1 day chart as well. Got some resistance off of that. Came down to the first standard deviation and got some support at 17,920. Okay. And then stepping down into the 2 hour, again, resistance at the 18,000. So pretty strong resistance at 18,000 and pretty good support around that 17,900. All right. So the 1 day chart is green. The 2 hour chart is green, and the 1 hour is showing that resistance right around that 18,000 mark. So and the VIX was up 1.2%. So we may see some initial selling off at the open on the NASDAQ and the equities in general, and then potentially some support around that 17,900 mark. So right now, overall for the day, equities are looking mixed. with a potential sell-off in the first half of the session, okay? Stepping over into interest rates, looking at the 10 years, starting out on the 1 week chart. The 10 years are getting support around that 109, 155, trying to start moving back up towards the standard, the VWAP, okay? So we'll keep our eye on that. The 1 day is also trending up, okay? So we'll keep our eyes on the interest rates as they continue to try to charge up, which could be showing some selling pressure for the equities. Stepping into the 2 hour, the 10 years are trending down and getting some support around that second standard deviation around 109. Okay, so, and it's also in a mixed territory trying to trend down on the 1 hour. So most of the futures are mixed right now. The 1 hour is looking like it has some support bouncing off of this second standard deviation here to the upside. Even though it's in a red candle right now, it seems to be showing quality support around 109.27 or 275. So looking to be potentially sell side bias on both the interest rates and the equities in the morning, the first half of this session. So we'll keep our eye on that. Stepping into gold, the 1 week also mixed, but is getting support right here at the VWAP. Stepping down into the 1 day, it did bounce off the VWAP. So gold is trying to hold the VWAP at that support area right around 2,037. Stepping into the 2 hour, trending down, but again, quality support right there at 2,040. Okay. And then the 1 hour under the VWAP, but again, support around that first and second standard deviation around 2040. So gold is trying to hold the line around 2040, right around the VWAP. So it's going to be mixed. And then rounding it off in the energy sector, looking at crude oil. Crude oil was trending down last week, starting to get some support now as this week kicks off around this first standard deviation. Same thing, bouncing off the VWAP on the 1 day at 76.64. The 2 hour is trending up and the 1 hour is trending up. So going to be buy side bias on the energies, on crude oil in earlier half of the day, sell side bias on the rest of the futures. Early mix throughout the afternoon will allow the data to lead. Dominique?
Thank you. All right, so want to...
Image.
Yeah. Okay. I'm off you, right? Okay. All right, cool. We wanted to highlight really quickly some of the earnings for the week before we hop into the charts. Bless you. So as you guys know, this is another full week of earnings. It looks like there's a lot of retail. We've had a lot of the major tech companies have already released their earnings. What is it? The Magnificent Seven and all those big popular people have done their earnings. Still some great earnings this week that I want to highlight very quickly before we head into the charts and some of our option opportunities for today. All right, so Domino's did release their earnings already this morning, so we'll go and take a second and see how they did. So we had Domino's already this morning, but going into today after the close, we have Unity, we have Zoom, we have Workday, also Hims and Hers, who's also projected to have blowout numbers as well. Also iRobot, Car Guru today, and then going into tomorrow before the open, Norwegian Cruise Lines, AutoZone, Lowe's, Lending Tree, Cracker Barrel, Macy's. All right. Going into Tuesday, Beyond Meat, Lemonade, and I'm just highlighting a few. Also Kava. I didn't even know Kava was public. If that's the same Kava. And then going into Wednesday, we have Novavax, which is actually different from Novo Nordisk, but Novavax, Advanced Auto Parts, TJ Maxx as well. And then we also have a little bit of AI action happening Wednesday after the close. So we have Snowflake, we have Salesforce, AMC, and then C3.ai. I think they literally won by getting AI as their ticker symbol. And then Paramount, Ionic, and then Weight Watchers. Interested to see how Weight Watchers is going to do because everyone now is getting the Novo Nordisk shot. Ain't nobody need no Weight Watcher no more, right? You just go shoot it up and you good to go. So I'm interested to see how that's going to impact their business, and also Duolingo. Going into Thursday, Celsius, Best Buy, Birkenstock, Bath and Body Works, and Six Flags. All right. So also Dell is this week. That's a company I feel like you don't really hear a lot about. It's Dell. So we have a lot of major players that'll be releasing their earnings this week. So I want to highlight that for you guys today. So today we could also kind of highlight Zoom, Hims and Hers, and iRobot this evening. We also want to take a quick look at Domino's and Berkshire actually was this morning as well. So let's go take a quick look and see.
Approaching $1 trillion market cap.
They are doing over here. All right, where's my trading view? All right, here we go. All right, so taking a quick look at Domino's. This is not a stock that I follow at all. I do enjoy their pizza though, but they are currently, let me reset my chart. It's tied from the weekend. Okay, all right. It's a big gap up here. Something happened there. Something going on with my chart. Yeah, something's going on. What happened? Very weird. All right, well, either way, we'll come back and get these charts refreshed.
You're on the 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm on the 1 minute, but it still looks like, you see?
Go to the 1 day.
See if it, let's try any other one. Well, there's been a big gap up for sure. Maybe that refreshes it a little bit. But either way, they are actually up about 6% this morning. Did not realize that Dunkin' Donuts, Domino's was trading up this high. We did have Dunkin' this weekend. But Domino's pizza is trading around $433.65 a share. Shout out to Domino's. Who knows, the pizza was booming like that. But they are currently up 6.54%, about $28.35 this morning. Let's see if my 1 minute chart is still acting funky. So we'll see if I can get this fixed. So sorry about that, guys. We'll see if we can get this refreshed. I'm not sure what's happening there. But as we mentioned, some of the other ones we have our eyes out on today for trading opportunities. Definitely going to be taking a look at NVIDIA, all right, as we head into the market. Oh, I don't know what is going on. This is so weird. But heading into the market open this morning, NVIDIA is already up 1.09%. They're trading around $796 this morning. We did receive a sales signal. That's on the 3 minute chart. But on our 1 minute chart, we also received a sales signal. So it could be trending down. Nope, looks like it's actually continuing to trend up a little. But it is already up about $8.72. Also want to highlight SMCI, another just very volatile stock that has been a joy to trade, to be honest. But they were actually down about $115 last Friday. I know many of us rode that thing down, had puts on it, and had a nice little ride down with it. That was nice and profitable. Heading into this morning, SMCI is already up about $15. They are currently in a buy signal as we head into the market open. They're already up about $15 here. Okay. Another one that I wanted to just take a quick look at as we head into, I guess, like the earnings for the week. As y'all see, my charts are all out of whack. I'm gonna have to restart my trading view. Not sure what's happening here, but Hims and Hers, they have turned into one of the leaders when it comes to just online diagnosis for male problems and female problems, and they have been doing really well revenue wise and have been able to really exceed a lot of their earnings. They're currently up about 2.42% this morning pre-market as they head into the announcement of their earnings. There's another one that I wanted to take a look at really quickly, was Berkshire Hathaway. Here, I believe it was this one, who released their earnings this morning. Yep. So their earnings came out this morning. As y'all see, my chart is still all jacked up. But thank you. Yes, Ms. Rita said they are actually just hit a 52-week high. Congratulations to Berkshire Hathaway. They're currently trading around $423 a share. They're up $5.78. So really interested to see how they continue as we get closer into the market open. They are currently in a sell on the 1 minute chart. I also don't take this 100% confidently because my charts are messed up, but it looks like they are currently in a sell as we head into the market open. And then one more that we have is Zoom, and this is the right ticker symbol for them. Make sure Looks like, here we go. All right, so Zoom for the U.S., they're currently in a buy. They are announcing their earnings today after the closing bell as well. Interested to see how Zoom is going to transpire. I know that my company, we've actually been slowly transitioning away. There's so many really great free technologies that do the same exact thing as Zoom, and Zoom can cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a year to use. I know they've been trying to add a little bit more AI and springing a little AI dust, but I feel like they're kind of late adding in some of the features that they are adding in. So interested to see if anyone else is starting to make that transition to how they do with their earnings, which are today after the closing bell. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh some of my charts and I'll pass it back over to you.
Yes. So looking at our stock swing trades from last week that we held over the weekend, right now we're down negative 1675. Most of those are some of the long positions that we got in on Friday, which I'm okay with holding, especially we got our stop losses on there. And all of these are on our watch list. So, which means we're okay with investing into these and holding these for the long term because they're on our investment watch list. And then also because we have our 5% stop loss to take profit on there. Now, with the shorts, we have a short on Tesla and a short on JP Morgan. So I'll keep my eyes on those at the open. But right now, Tesla is showing still down trending for the week. Some resistance here in the day, and then the 2 hour and the 1 hour are still solidly red, and we already are up $400 on that pre-market. So as the market gets ready to open here in 3 seconds, and there it is. Okay, so there's the opening bell. I do want to see, we were up 450, now we're only up 389. I do want to see how that transpires, okay? So we will get ready to walk through our watch list now here at the open and see if we have any opportunities. Actually, I'll just do it over here. As I will look at some stock trading opportunities, and we'll also use the algo for calls and or puts, okay? All right, so we're on a 15-minute chart. Obviously, 9:30 is a component of 15 minutes. So we'll start out at VTI, looking at the overall market, okay? And we'll just see if we have any signals on the 9:30 slot, all right? Okay, so Netflix, we just got a buy call on Netflix, so I'll go ahead. Dominique will trade the options, I'll trade the stock. I'm gonna go ahead and buy. Set that at 5%. The NASDAQ just took off. Okay. All right. So I'll go ahead and buy Netflix. I'm going to be long Netflix. We just got a put sign on Google. I'm going to go ahead and short Google. So long Netflix, short Google. All right. Go ahead and short Google. Meta, we're already in. NASDAQ is busting. Did we get that? Oh, it came in 929. Damn, that would have been nice. We got it on the ES, I believe, though. Yeah. All right, so we're long on the ES. This is our first trade of the day on the futures. The NASDAQ called the signal, but it went at 929, so algo doesn't turn on until 9:30. So we're long ES right now. If you were probably on a volume chart, you might have caught that potentially, but man, that would have been a nice little quick ride right there. What is that? 50 points in 2 minutes. All right, we'll go back to the stocks. Okay. All right, so we got a buy call on SMCI, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. All right. AMD, so I'm long Netflix, long SMCI, short Google. All right, TSM. All right, we missed that signal that came in on Friday. Spiders. We just got a buy call on the spiders. Okay, so I'm gonna go long SPY. Tesla, we're already in that short. Tesla's turning around a little bit. It just got a buy call signal, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this Tesla trade. All right. Riot. That at the open. We got a buy call on Riot. Go long Riot. All right, we're already in Palantir. Palantir just got a buy call. I'm going to add to this Palantir trade. All right. Microsoft. We got a buy call on Microsoft. We'll go ahead and hop in on Microsoft. On the long side, Lockheed Martin, we missed that ride. JP Morgan got a buy put. Okay, so I'm gonna add, we were already shorting JP Morgan, so I'm gonna add to that short. Shorting JP Morgan. Amazon, we were already long. Okay, we can see here that we're up, we got $403 on Amazon locked in. All right, so we can go ahead and lock in another $100 on that. Now we got $500 locked in on Amazon. Apple, we were in a call on Apple. Okay, still only down 249. We'll keep our eye on that. NVIDIA, got a buy call on NVIDIA on the 15-minute. Gonna go ahead and buy NVIDIA. All right, Novo, missed that call, but we're already in it here from last week, so we're good on that. Path, we got a buy call at the open. We'll go ahead and buy these. Now, as you see, I'm doing stock trades. Dominique will come in here next and do some options trades, but I'm just using the options algo because I know a lot of you guys trade these same symbols on algo. We just got to buy on the Qs. Okay, go ahead and buy the Qs. And these are opening trades based off of the 930 signal, okay? Missed that ride on Roblox. We actually got paid on that Roblox short last week. Twilio, we're long on Twilio. We're up 167. Cruise, missed that ride. Nancy, missed that ride. IBM, missed that ride. And BlackRock just got a buy put. Did we miss that ride? Looked like we might have missed that ride on BlackRock. Okay, so those are the trades so far for today. Okay. I long SMCI, shorted JP Morgan, added to the short on JP Morgan. We went long NVIDIA, long TSM, long Netflix, and long Riot. Okay. And long the SPY and the QQQ. So a good amount of longs today, all on our watch list, all with our 5% rules in there, and those will be our stock trades. Dominique?
Yeah, so you know what, my chart is still, it's okay, here we go. It was, yeah, very weird. All right, I haven't really looked at anything because I've been over here resetting. Resetting charts. Very, very weird. I don't know what was going on, and the data was from last week, a lot of things. So also friendly reminder, just make sure that you are refreshing. Sometimes from the weekend, things can be a little misconstrued and you could have wrong information or wrong data, and it's making, it's important to make sure that you have the correct information and data. So with that being said, I want to give a quick shout out to Yahan. She says she made $1,000 on her fresh pet call. All right. Yay. Very exciting. Congratulations. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, before the opening bell, definitely wanted to have our eyes on NVIDIA this morning to see how it was going to act. We were previously in a buy. Looks like it's selling a little bit here. It's only up about $11 per share. SMCI is also in a sell. Looks like it may be turning around to our green grin. It's currently about $15.99. So not huge movements this morning, but definitely getting a little bit of movement happening here. I actually want to take a quick look. I'm curious to see how Domino's did. Where'd it go? Domino's Pizza. Kind of want to see if it held a lot of the earnings that it had. So Domino's currently looks like it did go up a little bit more. Now it's currently about $37.09. It is still trending up. Not sure what. Okay, this bar is actually starting to trend up as well. I just still feel like my computer is slightly delayed a little bit, but it is starting to trend up a little bit more here. And as I mentioned, looks like we're getting a little bit of that green grin that's happening here as well with NVIDIA. So we're getting sell opportunities, but some of these bars don't seem really confident. I'm not sure what trades you guys get into. Other than Tesla here, Tesla seems to be.
And we exited. We were on a Tesla. No, we were on a Tesla put.
You in a Tesla put? Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's trending up, but some of these, I don't know. My stuff still seems a little delayed here. Yeah.
You say delay? What?
I don't know. Just the bars feel like they're not. I don't know. Just weird. Something about it seems off.
Let me look at it. So you're looking at NVIDIA?
Yeah.
All right. So you're looking at NVIDIA.
I mean, it's correct. It looks like it's smooth now because a second ago it actually said that NVIDIA was up $120, which I knew it wasn't valid, right?
Okay.
That's why I'm like something is off, but. I don't know, it just seems like it's moving sticky and not necessarily as smooth as it usually moves. That's all. Mm-hmm. But yes, okay. So what else are we eyeing this morning? Let's see. NVIDIA says it's trending down, but it also looks like it's up a little bit this morning.
That's because you're on the 1 minute.
But look, you see this?
The volatile stock.
Yeah, it's just weird. Okay.
Monday open.
Anyway, so yeah, I don't have anything right now, y'all, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on my computer. So, all right. So what else are you guys wanting to look at this morning? What else are you eyeing? I can hop over and see how this Robinhood is going. If you have
any stocks, bonds, options, futures, or forex or crypto you want us to take a look at, feel free to drop them in the chat, or we could just walk through the watch list.
Okay. Cool. All right. So our NVIDIA trade from last week, we're still in that. NVIDIA is falling a little bit here. As you can see, it's down $6.29. Okay, now this is looking a little bit more accurate. Okay, so it is falling pretty sharply. It was previously up about $12 or so, and now it's only up about $6. So it is falling right here for NVIDIA. So we can see how this next bar moves. Looks like it's trying to trend up, but it's not quite trending up. But I'll take a look at some of the ones that you guys want to eye this morning. So Carissa said, let's see here. We're getting a lot of, yeah, this is interesting. Okay. All right. So Palo Alto. I actually just saw a message about Palo Alto, and it was currently on the NVIDIA page, and now it's gone. I just saw some news. Yes, it said Palo Alto Networks launches 5G security solutions with NVIDIA and other top partners. Carissa, so let's hop back over to, and this was on the NVIDIA channel. I mean, the NVIDIA news feed here. All right, so Palo Alto Networks, as you guys can see, currently is in that buy. It looks like it is pushing up. She said, is it wise to hold long, like long, like months and months? I would say yes. But as far as if you're trading it, then we could bless you. we could look at that a little bit more differently. But right now it is trending up. It did just hit that second or bounce off that second standard deviation. Looks like it's not stopping anytime soon. It is currently in a buy on this 1 minute chart. So I would say if you're looking at short-term, your short-term trade, I would probably continue to hold this until you see it start to retrace a little bit more. But as far as long-term, this is supposed to be, Palo Alto Networks is supposed to be a really strong company long-term if you're looking to have it in that long-term portfolio, all right? So that is Palo Alto, and it is, like I said, continuing to trend up. It's up about $11.46. And I know it had a big drop. I think didn't it have a big drop last week, I believe, after its earnings, if I remember correctly. But right now it is currently trending up, okay? Looking at Novo Nordisk. So I believe that is the wrong ticker. Novo Nordisk. Here we go. All right. So Novo Nordisk currently trading around $123.50. They are trending down, Miss Suzanne. All right. So as you can see, it looks like the stock is actually it's trending down. It's getting close to that VWAP line that we can see, but it is starting to trend down. We'll see if it falls through or pushes through or bounces off. But right now, if you are looking at, she's looking at call options. So currently it is in a sell on the 1 minute. Let's take a look at the 3, same for the 3. Let's look at the 5. And the 5, it's also in a sell on the 15. It is in it's still a little bit of brokenness here, but still in a buy on the 15, all right? If we look at the day for Novo Nordisk, it is currently still in a buy, and as you can see, it has literally just been trending up, and since their earnings, it's been a nice trend up. I think there probably is some opportunity on the call side with this. I don't know if it's going to do any drastic moves, but I do feel like there probably is some upside potential. Looking at the 3, the 5, the 2 hour, looking at those longer time frames, looks like there is some upside potential today for potential calls. But it is currently trending down. If we go back to this 1 minute chart, right, it is currently trending down, and it did push through the VWAP. So we'll see if it starts to bounce off any of these other bands, but it could be a good entry point in a little while. But right now it is currently trending down, but for the day it will likely probably be up for the day. Actually looks like it's already starting to attempt to turn around, so it could be a good call side opportunity there for Novo Nordisk. Let's look at HCP as well, which is HashiCorp. All right, so they are, it says we just got some news. Oh, you meant Novex. Okay. I'll look at that one as well. So I already did Novo Nordisk for you. Upside potential. And we'll look at Novo as NVAX, which I believe they're actually releasing their earnings. I think I'll go back to that one in a second. But I'll keep going down the list that you already had submitted here. So HCAP, HashiCorp, looks like Morgan Stanley just upgraded from equal weight, raises their price target to $30. Looks like they're rising off of this news of the confidence that Morgan Stanley has in them. So they're currently at about $2.18. They are currently in a buy on a 1 minute chart. Looks like this is continuing to trend up. It pushed past the VWAP and also some of these standard deviation bands, et cetera, et cetera. So it is continuing to trend up. Looks like there could be a little bit more upside potential in this with this new price target at $30. Now it is currently trading at $24, so keeping that in mind, but could be some upside potential. I don't think it's going to jump like $10 or anything to the $30 or $8, $6 or so to the $30. It could, but I doubt that it will because it's only trading around $24 a share. Okay. The other one that you had was Citi, and then we'll look at the other one. I don't know why. Citi. There we go. All right, so looking at Citigroup right here, we just had a little bit of news that came out. Citi hired somebody. Okay. All right, so currently Citi on the 1 minute chart is in a buy. It's actually trending up today. It's up 13 cents or so. It is trending up, as you can see, on the 1 minute, the 3, and the 5. If we go a little further out to the day, it's also trending up. So looks like a lot of upside potential for this stock. There's not a lot of volatility with this stock, but it looks like it is actually trending up today if you were looking for call opportunities, okay? And the one that Miss Suzanne actually wanted me to see, to look at, was Novavax. All right, so Novavax, not Novo Nordisk. They must be cousins or something. All right, so Novavax, they are releasing their earnings not today, Wednesday. I think I said before the open, there's not a moon or there's usually a moon or a sun here that tells me if it's the morning or the evening, but it's not showing up. But I think we had said that I think it's in the evening, or maybe in the morning. I have to double check that for you. But Novo Nordisk, it says they're up about 8.4 cents. They're surging this morning. All right. So they are currently up, looks like they were up a little bit more this morning, and now they're only up 3.36%. So Novavax is trading around $5.47. Really interested to see how they do with their earnings, because there could be a lot of upside potential with this stock. It's only $5, right? So it could either just fall a lot or just shoot up, right? So looks like there could be a lot of upside potential for this. People are asking, is this an indication of further gains, that they are starting to rise? So interested to see how that will pan out. But currently right now it is trending up as we get closer to its announcement Wednesday of how they did last quarter. All right. And then a lot of the analysts definitely have some buy ratings for them. So they are currently trending up, Miss Suzanne, as you can see here. But it's currently up about 2.74%, which is a large jump, but not a big dollar amount, because the stock is only $5.40. Okay.
Okay, let's take a quick break and remind you all about our upcoming workshop. Okay, so this Friday, March 1st, in Washington, D.C., we will be live in person. Okay, so Dominique and I will be hosting Money Matrix live workshop. So from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., we will be filming a live in-studio audience of the Money Matrix episode this coming Friday. Then we're going to do a lunch and learn where we're going to eat good, break bread with everybody that's there. And Dominique and I are going to teach for a couple of hours some exclusive things, all in our Wall Street Academy. And then we're going to wrap it up with a happy hour. So super excited about that. You know, we work hard, we work smart, and we also like to play hard. So we want to wrap all that up in a day this coming week. So we're very excited about that. So you guys can go ahead and get your tickets. There are different coupon codes if you are a student. So if you're, we always try to look out for our family. People who are part of Wall Street Academy, Money School, Wealth Demystified, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, we look forward for you all to join us this Friday, 9 a.m. kickoff for the Money Matrix workshop. Click the link, join us, and let's run it up together in person, okay? Mm-hmm. So why Dominique was trading, we caught that NASDAQ run for $1,000.
Nice.
We got chopped up here a little bit, so we were down like 700, but we just took $1,000 off the table for that NASDAQ run, and then we're currently still in the sell side trade for the ES, and so the algos are in that. Now, for the overall portfolio of futures, we are in the buy side on crude oil, and we are in the sell side on silver. So we're selling the ES, we're selling silver. We already got stopped out for a $1,000 profit on the NASDAQ, and we're currently buying crude oil, okay? So those are our future trades so far. I know if you guys have been trading futures from the Money School family and or Wall Street Academy family, I know most of you guys primarily trade the NASDAQ and the ES. So congratulations if you caught that run. That was pretty nicely, okay? And so those are our trades there. I know Dominique was going over some things in the watch list, and I know some people requested on the options algo for, somebody specifically requested the option algo, ARM. Okay, let's take a look at ARM. So ARM is not on our watch list, so I always start, anything that's not on my watch list that I don't actively trade, I'm open to all opportunities, but I always do my own research and analysis first, okay? So ARM, especially if something is not in my watch list. So ARM opened IPO in September of 2023, so relatively new company, just went public, you know, let's call it 6 months ago, all right? And is currently trading at about 110, okay? Stepping down on the 1 week chart, it's also in a buy side trend. On the 1 day, there was a buy call on February 5th from the algo, and it's been trending up since then. All right, did meet some resistance at the second standard deviation at 151. It's currently at 142, getting some support right around that first standard deviation, okay? So the 1 week is in the buy, the 1 day is in the buy. 2 hour is also in the buy. So, you know, I would be call side bias on this based off of, you know, what the algos are saying, if that is what you're looking at. And on the 1 hour, it's also in a buy call, okay? So those are what I would be looking at for ARM on the option side. Did you look at AXTI already for Teresa?
Where you see that?
Oh,
AX. Oh, I didn't see that one. I can do that one.
Okay. Did you do CBNA?
No.
Okay.
No. Sorry, Teresa. Your messages are like
A little delay.
I don't know the delay, or I just overlooked them. I'm sorry.
You take AXTI and
I can do
CBNA, and I'll do Apple. Well, you love Apple. So how about you do AXTI, I'll do CNBA,
Okay.
and then you'll do Apple.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, gosh. Hold on, y'all.
AXTI.
I know. 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So. Boop. Okay. All right. AXTI currently trading around $3.79. It says, I guess they had their earnings last week, so I guess their stock has surged last week after those earnings. They are currently in a sale right now. All right. This is not a stock that I personally follow as well, but it looks like the analysts are pretty strong. This company looks like they're an electronic production equipment company, okay? And they are currently in a sale right now. They're down about 2.33%, which is a large kind of percent, but it's only 9 cents because, or 9 to 8 cents because it's going back and forth, because it is trading so low. So looking at our 5-minute chart, it's in a sale. If we look at our 1, I figured it was in a buy. Looks like it's trying to trend up a little bit here. So if you're looking for calls or options on it, it's currently in a sell, but it looks like it's trying to trend up. It does seem like it's trying to bounce up. Let's look a bit further out. We look up our 5-minute. It's all saying the same. So look at the day. So look, every single thing is 1, 3, 5, 15, 1H and 2H, and the day are all saying sell for this stock. All right. So it looks like it is continuing to trend lower. Remember, it was about down 6 cents when I first started talking. Now it's down 19 cents. So literally every single chart is saying sell for AXT. Like every single chart, not a single green bar on this thing. Okay. Or buy signal. And then the other one was Apple. I was supposed to look at.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. So looking at Apple, all right, Apple stock. Wait, what is this? AM stock. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, as y'all know, this has been Apple's struggle quarter, but it's okay. It's okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just battling.
Well, like a lot of noises.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Nothing, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So Apple stock, I'm currently in the day chart. Apple's actually currently in a sell on the day. Not surprising, right? But it's currently in a sell for the day. But let's get a little bit more granular here and see what is going on. Looking at our 1 minute chart, we are, oh, come on, Apple? Jesus. It's in a sell again, y'all. All right, so Apple is currently in a sell again. On the day chart, it is already down about $1.13. So far today, looks like it may continue to trend down. Let's look at the 3. We're getting the same energy on the 3 and the 5 and the 15. The 15 is in a buy. All right, but let's look at our 1 hour and our 2 hour. So we're seeing more sell side than anything else for Apple. So it looks like puts are probably going to be where you're going to be profitable with Apple today. If we're looking at that what?
Baby, you could be profitable.
I know. I just feel like, come on, Apple, when are you going to turn around? I don't mind. I do buy puts on Apple every now and then, but I'm looking forward to the day where I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all, Apple's up $30 today. We're like, yay. Looking forward to that day.
I got a secret for you when it's going to come. I'm going to let you know when it's going to come. I got you.
Let me know.
Yeah.
But anyway, right today, if you want to make money with Apple today, it's going to be on the put side.
Yes, everybody. It's okay. You can make money whether the market goes up or goes down.
I had puts on
It's so
SMCI last week, and I love me some SMCI, but I definitely took that put money.
Apple.
But Apple,
You are so biased emotionally to Apple. It's so
maybe
funny.
I just need to stop analyzing it.
Okay, so
You forgot it. Cvana. Is that Carvana?
It might be Carvana. CVNA. Yep, Carvana. Okay, so let's look at Carvana. It's not on my watch list, so I will go to the month.
It was busting last week, remember?
Nope, don't really pay attention to it.
Oh,
I mean, maybe we called it out.
we did because it was their earnings. Remember, I was talking about everybody,
Buying out of the vending machine.
Yeah, and Phyllis was like, because people don't like to talk to car salesmen, and I was like, that's actually really
That's actually a good point. Yeah.
Very good point.
Okay, so they went public in April of 2017, around $11. Okay, they got up to an all-time high at around $339. Then they tanked, and now they currently are trading around $54. So still not too bad, but that's a hell of a tank right there. Okay, around about $54. So the 1 month says buy call. So if you're looking to get into Carvana, you think it's a long-term hold for whatever reason, this could be a potential opportunity for that. Okay. All right. Stepping down into the 1 week, also in a buy call. All right. 1 day is in a buy call, and a 2 hours in a buy call. So looking for buy side opportunities on Carvana is all showing good parameters for 1 hour and longer. Okay, so depending on if you're looking to trade and or invest, please govern yourselves accordingly. But that is what the options alpha algo is giving. Okay. All right. Now let me check on the next ones for you all. All right. So she did Apple Mara. Okay. So Yolanda is looking for Mara options. All right. Marathon Digital Holding. It's not on my watch list. So as per usual, I'm going to always start in the 1 month. And it opened up around $104, got up to $234 and has tanked since. So pretty strong resistance came in around 2015 and in 2022, starting to get some support here in the mid-teens, around $16. Did get a buy call on the 1 month. So if you're looking to invest into it, and be long in it for whatever reason, the algo is saying that this is a good opportunity to potentially do that. Stepping down into the 1 week, also got a buy call on February 5th. It has been trending up since then. Shout out to the algo just for the signals. All right, stepping down to the 1 day, it got a buy call on today. So it's saying that it is a good opportunity to get in on today on Mara. All right. And the 2 hour just got a buy call as well. So if you're looking at options, pretty good opportunity to get in on Mara calls. I will continue to step down 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. Okay. All showing calls. So literally from 1 minute through 1 month, all showing calls on Mara. So a good opportunity to get in. All right. So that is the call for Mara based off of the algos. Again, remember, trading and investing is personal. Please govern yourselves accordingly. We're not trying to sell you any securities. We're just doing real analysis of using our algorithms that we create for high probability opportunities. Okay. Always remember, risk management is your #1 friend. All right. Stepping into the futures, we are now up $330 on our crude oil long, and we are still in this, we're in the buy side now on silver, and we are still in our short on the ES. So profitable all around, both unrealized and realized. Okay, so congratulations if you are in any of those trades riding the ride. And remember, we already took off $1,000 off the table on the NASDAQ short. So congratulations, you should be up quite nicely. The ES is battling in a short, trying to push down through that standard, trying to push down through that VWAP. Is getting some support at the VWAP at 5,100. If it does push through that, it could go on a ride down because it's been consolidating right there around the VWAP about for the last 10 minutes. So if it pushes through, it might be a nice little ride to the downside. Okay, so congratulations on all the wins on the futures. Okay, if you guys have any other stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, or crypto you want us to take a look at and do some real-time analysis, please drop them into the chat. Okay, you want to talk about Wall Street Academy and the Discord and all of that? Okay.
Framed perfectly. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So for any of our newbies here, if you are like, what are they talking about? What are they doing? What is going on? You're more than welcome to come and join us a couple different ways. If you want to dive a little bit deeper, first we have our free Discord community. The link should be up, and it also should be in the chat as well. You can come and join our free Discord community and be a part of a dynamic community that is all about this growth, making more money, building wealth, really just enhancing our own lives. And then also we have the Wall Street Academy. So if you want to dive even deeper and just go head into the videos, that you can come and start joining us Monday through Friday from 9 to 11. We do this every day for anyone that's new. And literally we come in here, we just, like, as Dion always says, we get to the bag. Like, this time is for us to literally make money. This is our 2 hours a day just to come and make some money before we go throughout our day. And if you're able to, especially joining these programs, you're going to be able to come in and move a lot quicker, hear these call outs, and just rock with them. All right. So those are a couple different opportunities. And I know you also already mentioned the workshop that is happening this Friday, which we're really, really excited about. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
We got people flying in from different parts of the country.
It's going to be so nice to see many of you in person and put faces to names. Is that what they say? Faces to names. And yeah, excited for that. Okay. And then also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, and the links are there to join the Discord community. And then also, you can join the Wall Street Academy for 50% off. You save $1,000 and using the code Money Matrix. All right. And we have, I think our next live session is this Wednesday. Is it Wednesday this week?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So our next live session is this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, also for all of my money school people who are investors into Total.
Ooh.
We are officially launching our Total pilot program.
Is it Total time?
It is almost. It's
Total time.
Very, very close. We're announcing our pilot program this week, so stay tuned on that. I tried to get it done on Saturday, but then I realized that we needed to have the market open for the demo.
Duh.
So, yeah.
One of those dumb moments.
Yeah. So tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. We are having our Total pilot launch this week. Now, the pilot launch is only for the investors, so everybody who invested into the total program, you're going to get the early access. You'll be able to be a part of the pilot program and see, one of your investment babies grow alongside us. And I'll tell you, look, I won't say it's been a long time coming because I've been building technology for a long time, and it takes time to build quality stuff. We started on this program last year, building it out, signed some deals, got some investments, and been working on this platform, development teams here, there, X, Y, and Z. And, we've been putting a lot of time, energy, effort, resources, and due diligence into this stuff. And, we had about 6 major hurdles we had to get over from a technology standpoint. Shout out to the team. And so I'm very happy, proud, and honored, and excited to say that we're scheduled to launch our pilot program this week. So stay tuned. Right now, we have scheduled for 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday for the investor demo and update call. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But the total brokerage platform pilot program is officially here, and we're ready to get that going. So I am stoked about that because it has not been an easy task. I'll tell you that, okay? Yeah. I've built algos, I've built apps, I've built technology companies, et cetera, et cetera. This is by far the hardest build that I have ever done.
Building anything of that magnitude is not going to be like, which is why everybody ain't doing it. Yes. So hats off to you for sticking through it, and sticking with it and seeing it through. That's something you're good at anyway. Like, I ain't surprised. I mean, when he set his mind to something, like, here we are, Money Matrix Live, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. So.
Yes, and teamwork makes the dream work. But yes, I can get very tunnel vision, laser focused.
Very, yes.
Okay, so we just got into a buy side on the NASDAQ futures. We're up over $500 on our buy on the crude oil futures. We also just entered into the buy side on the ES futures, so that VWAP held the line for both the NASDAQ and the ES, and we are now long both of the equities that we're having in our portfolio, the ES and the NASDAQ futures, and now we're on the sell side of silver, okay? So still profitable overall, realized, but now starting to get into some of the buy side trades on the equities, and crude oil just been busting this morning. So shout out to you if you got into crude oil. Okay, so those are some of our active trades. Let's see. Okay, the watch list was getting smoked a little bit on that tank. And we just got a sell on the NASDAQ. So it's going to be interesting to see that battle go off right now. But all of these are on our watch list, so perfectly fine. And only 2 of them are shorts. We got out of that Tesla short early. We were up 400 pre-market, market open, we were down 100, got out of that. All of these, though, I'm always open to holding our long positions on our portfolio. Why? Because we're long on them. So as long as it doesn't hit our 5% rule, totally fine with that. But I always keep my eyes on shorts because the market can go up unlimited. Okay, the market can only go down to 0, but it can go up to infinity, okay? So anything that I watch closely is always shorts. If I'm long on something, especially if it's on my watch list, as long as it doesn't hit my 5% rule, I'm pretty cool on that, okay?
So I did just enter into one more trade here. I know I haven't been doing a lot of trading this morning because all my stuff is acting funky, but it did just enter to NVIDIA. So we got into this NVIDIA trade. I just bought 6 contracts because y'all know these NVIDIA contracts is pricey. So it cost me about $31,000 to get into this specific trade. Only really looking for this to get back up to the high that it was previously at a little bit earlier. And it looks like it has the potential to do so. As you can see, it is starting to fall a little bit. So I'm actually down about $750 so far in the trade, but that's not a huge amount based on the fact that I just spent $30-something thousand, right? But as you can see, we did just enter a sell in this NVIDIA as soon as I got in. So I'm hoping that this does start to rebound. It did end up bouncing off the VWAP, and I data-wise was thinking that it was going to push through, because it did originally push through, and then it retraced, right? But this is also why, just giving you guys a learning lesson, this is also why I always buy expiration dates that are a lot further out, right? But this stock definitely has a lot of potential to turn around. We see it. It does it all the time, right? It's literally been kind of consolidating back and forth between this being down being up $2 to being up being up $2, being up as high as up to $806. Okay, so it has a lot of potential to get back up to this 806. If it does, it will be a $5,000 profit, which would be great for the day. So that's one of the trades that I just got into. Obviously, if this does not go in the direction that I wanted to go into today, I can turn it from day trade to a swing trade. No worries. But y'all know Nvidia's volatility. It's real easy to go ahead and catch that wave up. All right, so it is currently in a sell, but it looks like it is definitely trying to push back up. So we'll see how that goes. So I just wanted to share one trade I done got into today, since I've been over here fighting with my machines. I had to go get me some coffee. I was like, let me get some coffee to try to get it together, because I am not. It ain't doing it for me this morning. It is not doing it. All right. Now, good side. It's a lot of consolidation right here. Now, we did just receive a buy signal too, and it looks. So let's see what happens here. It looks like it is trying to push up. So I think I would be profitable in this trade now, just as it's starting to consolidate, and if it can push through this, it's probably gonna be a nice little ride.
Yeah, if you get over on that VWAP, what is it on the 5 minute?
On the 5.
What is the 5 minute on the VWAP?
On the 5.
So it's approaching the 5 minute VWAP.
Yeah.
What about the 15 minute?
On the 15.
Yeah, they just crossed the VWAP on the 15 minutes. So yeah. Potential charge up.
Yeah, so that would be, it'd be nice little run up. So that is one trade that I'm in. Can we also just give a quick shout out to Nick, because it smells so good in here.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nick. I don't know if he's watching it, but
I'm like, now I want this scent at home. This is a good scent.
Yeah. We bought 3 machines off.
So good, right?
But yeah, he has an aromatics a machine. And so, we always try to support our friends, support black businesses.
It smells so good.
And it's actually really good.
I feel like it's calming me.
We have to drop the link or something.
Is it calming you?
Shout out to Nick.
Do you feel calm?
It definitely smell good.
It's giving calm energy right now.
Yeah, I'm always chilling.
No, you ain't always chilling.
I'm always chilling.
Exactly. Talking about always chilling. Why? Bye.
I'm always chilling though, I'm like. Okay, so we get chopped up a little bit here in the futures.
It's a lot of.
Excuse me, they're battling right here, right between the VWAP and the first standard deviation. Okay, we did just enter into the sell side on the ES. The NASDAQ is still in a buy. They battling right there, literally bouncing off the VWAP up and down. And so we'll see. We just entered into the algos. Just entered into the sell side trade now. So what we're going to try to see is if it breaks through the VWAP onto the downside, because we did get paid off of it once. It broke down about 50 points and we captured $1,000 off of it. But it seems as though the bulls were trying to hold that line at around the 17,970 mark for the NASDAQ and the 5,100 mark for the ES. So we do see a battle. They are consolidating in this range basically since like 945. There was a little breakout around 950, but it just consolidated for those 10 minutes. It came right back. So we will keep our eyes on those. I said it was going to be mixed today based off what the data was saying when we did our pre-market analysis. So it said initial sell-off at the beginning of the opening, then it seems like it might be mixed throughout the day. So the VIX was up 1.25%, which gave me some more insight on the sell side bias. But it's nothing really substantial saying for a longer or major trend right now during this show or this morning session, but maybe in the afternoon it can take off.
You hear them asking for the link. They talk about, Colleen talking about, is it money scented? Oh, we
I
should
like
make a
that.
money
Yeah, we
cent,
got to
though.
tell them.
We'll have
Maybe
to
we'll
get
do
the
an exclusive
link.
deal
Yeah,
with them.
yeah.
We'll
We
do a
have
money
to
cent.
a money cent. Let us get the link. I actually don't know the link because we just bought it from him directly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's
I'll
been
text
doing
him.
really well, expanding to a lot of hotels and
He got
apartments and
Bentley
like
and Porsche,
yeah.
a lot of dealerships. Shout out to Nick.
out to
Let me
Nick.
see.
But it do smell
What
good in here.
is the link to your website? People watching the show
You got to check that one out. Really.
are asking. Yeah. Just so they know. This is what I told them. Send me the link. And then we'll have it dropped into the joint. But no, it smells good. So we have the portable machine and we have the big HVAC machine for the whole crib.
It's not an HVAC, babe.
It's big. I don't know if it's HVAC,
It's
but
large.
I don't know what they call it.
I think it can do like up to like 2,000 square feet. So it's like it can do like a whole house, or if you have a larger home, you can put one on each floor. But anyway. All right, so that's our commercial for Nick's
Nick.
company. And we'll get the link. Oh wow, he's fast.
Oh yeah, aromatic air. So AR. Type this in. Can we get Athena? Athena, type this in.
I think I might be able
Or you
to.
can type
Let me
this
see.
in. Yeah. AROMATIX AIR.com. Aromaticsair.com.
Okay. It smells good, y'all.
It smells
I ain't
good.
gonna lie.
I ain't gonna hold you. It got a bunch of different scents, right? They have a bunch of different scents, but
I mean, we got the Ritz-Carlton scent at the house right now.
Yep, at the house, and I think this is cedar wood.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
don't think it's cedar wood, but
It smells good.
it do smell good.
Okay.
All right, so back into the charts, NVIDIA looks like it did finally cross over that VWAP, and it is starting to rise. All right, so now it's up about $8.53. And yeah, let me know if anyone else got into the NVIDIA trade with me, looking for this to rise. Like I said, I'm personally looking for this to get. Oh gosh. Come on, TradingView. I had to put a support ticket in, y'all. My TradingView has not been right. So I am looking for this to get back up to here. Okay, I'm looking for it to get back up to $806, which would give me a profit about $5,000 for this one trade. So that's why I'm looking for it to get back to. I know it can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, NVIDIA. Okay, that would get back to this 806. Even if it gets anywhere near that, that would be close to this second standard deviation band. But anywhere near that would be very, very, very profitable. Actually, it's already profitable now. We can actually take a quick look and see how profitable this trade is. So we're up about 790 so far right now. So waiting for this to go up a little bit higher. I did go ahead and set a limit order in, only because this stock moves so much. It can get back up to that 806. I can go use the restroom, and then it could be back down to the 780, and that's not cool. So I did go ahead and put a limit order in at 58 bucks, which would give me oh Lord, did I put it in current position? I think I put it in for one contract, not paying attention, instead of the 6. So I have to edit that order. But right now we are up about $1,140. So let me just edit this because I did it for one and I would need to do it for all of them. So yeah, we are currently up about $1,098 in this trade. So still not bad. You could definitely take that and go about your day. But I know this got a little bit more steam in it. You can also go in and set your stop. I don't necessarily want to set a stop right now just because the stock is so volatile. It can swing down to be only up 500 bucks and then shoot right up. Since we sitting here talking to y'all and watching the charts, I'm very much okay with staying in the trade. But typically it will be good to set that stop. You feel like, hey, I'm very much okay with $1,000. Call it, set your stop and then go about your day. But since we're sitting here looking at charts, it's cool. I don't got nothing else to do. So, but yeah, it is trending up. It's getting like it's trying to hit this first standard deviation band is getting a little bit of resistance there. But yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling, making money. That's what we do. Just sit.
They feeling the scent line. Money makes you move.
Feeling the
We have the money line.
The money line.
Like that. We have to talk to Nick. We come up with some cents. Bang, bang. And then that way, what does it smell like?
Money.
Smell like money. Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
I like that. That'd be cool.
That.
We have our own little money scent.
We gotta add that to the board. Okay.
Yeah.
You give a little noise. Okay.
That'd be fire though.
Sound? Okay. All right. So Nvidia is still trending up really nicely. What others? Oh, Zoom. Actually, I wanted to take a look at Zoom. Really quickly, as we mentioned, they are releasing their earnings today. I think we talked about them earlier during the market open.
Oh, you never dropped the link in the chat, did you?
The drop link.
See it?
I didn't put it in there. Where did it go?
Maybe you didn't press enter.
I did press enter. So where did it go? Oh, Lord, hold on, y'all. I thought I dropped the link. So where did it go?
How you spell it? 𝐷𝐸ROMATICSAir.com.
See? Yeah, it's in there. Oh, you don't see me. You don't see me. Top chat. Are we in two different chats? Are they like different chats?
Oh, let me see.
You're in the top chat. I'm in the live chat.
Oh, I can go live.
Oh, you don't have everything.
No,
see?
look, I'm in live chat. And
You were in. You do. Go back down. Go down. Okay.
All right. So, that's something we're going to check
Do y'all
into.
see it? Ask them.
Do you guys see the link?
Create a channel.
Because this is live. Yeah.
Nope. Oh, no.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Okay, Athena, put it in the Slack and drop it to Athena. She'll put it in there.
All this time I be talking to y'all in this chat. I be talking to y'all in the chat. I really do. Like all these weeks.
She really do.
I be in there chatting back like, hey, Vanessa, hey, Colleen. Literally, no time want to respond. I'm like, I don't expect y'all to respond. Like here, but
Whole time.
oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Gotta check into that.
Dang, Jahan, you don't be seeing my little note. Nobody be talking to me. That is so funny. I don't even know where to do this at now. Okay.
All right, we'll get it checked out. But that's good.
Good to know. I've definitely been talking to y'all in the chat, which is so funny.
Yeah.
I got my whole iPad over here open. Click, 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 click. Nobody been seeing it. Love it.
Funny.
Okay. It is funny. And it's weird. Like, why do... okay.
Still getting out the cake.
And now look at my screen. Lord Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta really. You hit trading view though?
I opened a support ticket. Yeah.
It'll join tweaking.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look at Zoom.
Can you? Because
Okay, let's look at Zoom.
I'm done. I give up, y'all. Try again tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll join tweaking. All right, we'll look at Zoom. It's not on my personal watch list. Excuse me. So I always start at the 1 month. Zoom went public in 2019. Around $73, shot up during the Rona, obviously. Everybody and mama was on Zoom. Got up to $426. That's a hell of a run. Okay. Then it started tanking when everybody came outside in 21 and has been on the decline since. Okay. So Zoom is currently at $59. On the 1 month, it is in the middle of a long put signal since August of 21, Lord. But it is getting some support in the high 50s, okay? It is getting some support there in the high 50s. On the 1 week, it's also in a put, but again, getting some support there. So we can see some quality support in the $50 area. Stepping down to the 1 day, did get a buy today, actually. So we got a buy on the 1 day. And the 2 hour got a buy on Friday, and the 15-minute. So if you was looking for a, 7, 14, 21, 30-day call to ride that, or you were looking maybe for a leap, thinking that Zoom was going to pick up over time, 1 year, 3 year, this may be a good entry area for that. Long term, I'm not really sure how Zoom is going to fare. A lot of competitors, Google released, they have their Google Meet, but then they also added a key feature that allows people to record on Google. That was one of the main things that was separating Zoom from Google Meet, was the ability for you to be able to record your Zoom calls and stuff like that. And so now you could do that on Google Meet. And then there's a bunch of other AI companies that allow you to not only do your video chats, but record them, but also have your AI take notes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So long-term on Zoom, I'm not sure. The data has been trending. It's been trending down for the last 2 years from 496 to 56. For the short term, you know, you could potentially get some calls that's showing some solid support here in the lower to mid 50s and pushing that up. Okay, and so the algo is in a buy call from the 15-minute to 1 hour and the 1 day. 2 hour and longer are all inputs. So please govern yourselves accordingly. Make your own risk management decisions.
And keeping in mind, remember, their earnings is today after the closing bell.
Okay, so, and their earnings is today after the closing bell.
That's why we were originally looking at it there. So definitely want to highlight that as well. What else are we talking about?
All right, we're in the NASDAQ trade. We were just up $400. We're now up, you know, 340. So it's still showing some quality support off of the VWAP. The ES is still battling between first standard deviation and the VWAP. It's like between, you know, $25 and $100, not really making any breakouts or anything like that. So still showing mixed. NASDAQ is trying to break out to the upside. Let's take a look at our, okay, so we were down 8,000. Now we're only down 3,000. We can see we're up $1,000 on our Riot short. So let's go ahead and lock in some profit on that. We got into Riot earlier today. So this is one of our active day trades. So let's go ahead and add a stop on here, and let's lock in 800. I'm sorry. Let's lock in 800 bucks on this. All right. And that was our active trade for today. So we got in that at the open at 9:30. It's almost 10:30. So $800 in an hour, I'll take it. Okay. Amazon, we're now up 600 bucks on Amazon. We got 500 on Amazon locked in. So we'll just keep riding that ride. Twilio, we're up 200%. So 200 bucks, let's go ahead and lock in 100 bucks on Twilio. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and lock in 100 bucks on Twilio. Ride that ride. Okay, so we're up. We got locked in 900 bucks for the day. Google, our short on Google is now up 200%. We risked $100. Now we're up 200. Let's go ahead and lock in 100 bucks on that. All right. So our two active trades for the day were up $1,000, right? We put in Google this morning and we put in Riot this morning. So we made $1,000 in an hour so far. Okay. Love to see that. Look like we might get ready to get stopped out on Riot because we do got $900 locked in. What else? JP Morgan short starting to come down. We were down like 700. Now we're only down like 471. Love to see that. Okay. All right, what else? Okay, everything else seems to be turning in our favor because the market's starting to trend up a little bit. And we're long on most of this stuff. So our two shorts, Google, we got $100 locked in there, and JP Morgan, we just riding that ride. We got our 5% locked in there. So yeah, let's continue to ride the ride. And we got at least $1,000 locked in from our active trades for today. Most of the rest of these are swing trades, but from our active trades on today, we're up $1,000 bucks. Okay. NASDAQ starting to get some resistance around that 1835. We were up 400. It did start to get some resistance, some strong selling pressure coming in. The ES is still in that same sale, now up 200 bucks. So the equities are battling. I said it was going to be mixed. That's what the data said. Maybe it'll break out after the show, but right now, this morning session is looking very mixed.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got going on over there?
Same. So we're still, NVIDIA has been just struggling, not struggling, but it's like you said, it's been kind of just battling, consolidating a little bit, going back and forth. it's actually getting back down to this VWAP. So we're gonna see if it can get a little bit more upside. The most it's really giving me right now is like $1,500-$1,600 profit, and I know it can squeeze out a little bit more. So, but it is also only 10:30, right? You got a whole day.
1,500 an hour.
A whole day. So, you know, we'll see if it does start to fall through this VWAP. I'm probably gonna just get out and take, you know, $500-$600 and maybe wait to get back in, or see if the sell side continues and maybe ride it down. Okay, so
Vanessa says, I only seen one message from Dom since Money Matrix started.
I didn't even know. I be in there chatting with y'all like I don't know what. Yeah, so we gotta, I don't know, y'all.
Vanessa also said, Dom, how do you determine when you set your stop and when you don't? We teach that in the Wall Street Academy, Vanessa.
Yeah.
I know you're in there. About, you know, your risk parameters, right? Your risk management. Where set your stop losses based off of your own 5% rule and your own disposable income rule, right? So trading and investing is personal, but that's what it's based off of, all right? Ms. Wilson said, when are you guys coming to Austin? In 2 weeks, South by Southwest.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like Austin.
Next weekend, actually. Oh. Wow. Time be moving. Next weekend, we'll be out there.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So this Friday, we're hosting the Money Matrix live workshop in DC. So tell a friend to tell a friend, pull up on us. Let's rock out, trade live, learn some stuff, run it up. The following week, we will be in Austin for South by Southwest. Still haven't decided what I'm gonna do for my birthday.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that either.
Yeah, you gotta figure that out. I did look at those globes.
I was looking at some stuff in Utah. I was also looking at some stuff in Costa Rica. Also took a wink at Tokyo again, but
I've been thinking about Tokyo. I don't want to say anything. We gotta get over there. Tokyo's a vibe. Has anyone been to Tokyo? I don't know if it's a vibe. I've actually never been, but I want to go.
Everybody knows that it's a vibe.
Yes, I think it's time. Let's go to my vote is Tokyo.
Tokyo. My thing is we got to time it right because you lose 2 days of travel. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously, you know, wanting them film the show from Tokyo, that'd be dope as shit.
What time would we have to be on?
That's another thing, the time difference. Well, it'll obviously be night for us. It'll be day for them because Tokyo's like 14 hours ahead, 13, 14 hours
we have like the
ahead.
Tokyo background.
Yeah, that'll be a vibe.
That'd be dope.
We have to think it through, plan it through. Yeah, we'll have to think that through. Anybody ever been to Tokyo? Drop it in the chat. We've been to Hong Kong. I've been to Hong Kong 4 times. You've been to Hong Kong once.
Yeah, one time.
I've been to the Philippines. I went to Cebu. We both went to Singapore. We go to Singapore once or twice. Twice we've been to Singapore. We went to Seoul. Went to Bali. We went to Phuket in Thailand.
That's all
you know what else I wanted to go to this year?
What?
Sydney. Australia.
Yeah, that's a long flight.
Yeah, it's 17 hours
That's
from
a
LA.
long flight.
Yeah, NASDAQ future starting to turn around. We're up back over $400 or 380 right now, 400. And the ES is starting to turn around a little bit, still battling off that VWAP. So it's getting some strong support. It's holding that VWAP. Every time it bounces down to the VWAP, it's getting some support and bouncing back up. So we shall see. But the NASDAQ is trying to break out. We crossed over 400. Now we're back to now we're up to $500. Okay. So let's see if we break out to the upside here on the equities. That would be cool. All right. So with the NASDAQ going up. Okay. Yeah. All right. So a little bit of our stocks are going up as well. We hit 1100 on Riot. So let's go ahead and lock in 900. Okay.
Okay, so that's the problem.
So we'll lock in 900 bucks in an hour on Riot. Let's look at our short on Google. Okay, still got that $100 locked in. And the short on JPM, still battling. All of our other longs, again, as long as it doesn't hit our 5% rule, we're long on them and it's on our watch list, okay? If you have any other stocks, bonds, options, forex, futures, or crypto you want us to analyze in real time, drop them in the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Click that bell, turn the notifications every time we are live, you get a notification. I'm going to talk more about this when we have our meeting today, but I was doing my money meditation, morning meditation this morning. And I was thinking about Dawson and Demi, and I was thinking about a great show concept.
Oh, they want a show so bad.
Yeah, I was thinking about a great show concept.
They want a show.
I ain't gonna say it on camera right now. I'm gonna tell you, it hit me this morning though.
Okay, write it down. You know it.
Yeah,
you know it.
Yeah,
okay.
I seen it.
He synced it.
I synced it.
My baby want a show so bad. She's like, welcome to our channel. And they only doing nothing. Okay. It was just.
Yeah. All right. Carol said, been to Tokyo. Larry from Tiff and Larry used to live there. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I know they come into the workshop, and I know Tiffany and Larry been with us literally since the first cohort at TWT.
I thought that was a show. I was like, oh, Larry from Tiff and Larry.
Larry's with it. Okay, and I know they come to the workshop, and I know they live in DC. So.
Apple's trending up. Hey. FYI, just FYI.
On the 1 minute chart.
Yeah, actually.
She be reaching more for that Apple. She's so ready for Apple to turn around.
Actually, it's been trending up since 10:32.
I like the focus, baby. I love it. I love it. I love the dedication. I love it. Okay, so I had to talk to Larry. Larry came to Costa Rica with us last year for the Money School retreat in Costa Rica. So I know they like to travel, and I know they're gonna be at the workshop. So shout out to Larry and Tiffany. They've been with us since literally.
I know they like to travel.
A1 since day one. Ben posted SCM and MPW for long-term 1-year dividend stock. So yeah, speaking of dividends, we actually have a full dividend portfolio module in the Wall Street Academy. So we actually teach you how to build a dividend portfolio in the Wall Street Academy. So if you're not in the Wall Street Academy and you like not free money, but easy money with passive investing in dividends, that's definitely a great module to check out. Okay, you want to check out? I'll check it out because you'll charge me, Trevor.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, my.
All right, let's go check out SCM. And they're looking for long-term investment. Stellus Capital Investment Corporation. I'm not familiar with it. I don't personally trade it. It's not on my watch list. So what do? We go to the 1 month and look from the beginning. So they went public in November of 2012. They went public around $15. They struggled a little bit, had 2 substantial down runs for a long amount of time. They're currently in a buy put. So I would not personally get into it from an investment standpoint until probably the 1 week or the 1 day turns into a call. Okay, and you got to buy call on the 1 week. So there you go. The day and the week are in a call, and the 2 hours in a call. So if you're looking for a longer term investment, this may be a good entry opportunity. Also, I would check the VWAP on the 1 day. Yep, it crossed above the VWAP on the 1 day. So potentially good opportunity here for whatever reason if you are long on it. And so these will be some good entry points, 1 year or longer. Just knocked over my water. Okay. If you are long on it, bigger picture long term, this would be a potential opportunity to get in for 1 year or longer. Also on a short term, if you're looking to get calls, the 2 hour, the 1 day, and the 1 week are also in call alignment, okay? Next, he asked for MPW, okay? MPW. Medical Properties Trust. I'm not familiar with it, so we're gonna go to the 1 month. All right, they went public in, wow, big selling pressure just came off in the NASDAQ. They went public in 2005, had a run up, down period, and they're in the middle of a long down period right now. They've been tanking since 2022, from $21 down to $3. They are getting some support around this $3 mark. Okay, on the 1 week, they did just get a buy call literally today. On the 1 day, they've been in a call since February 8th. And on the 2 hour, they are in a buy call. So if you are investing in the bigger picture long term, it also looks like it's starting to turn around. If you're long on it 1 year or longer for whatever your data supports. And if you're short, and if you're looking for some short-term opportunities, the 2 hour, the 1 day, and the 1 week are also showing calls, okay? So good opportunity for both of those. Let's see where it is on the VWAP. And on the VWAP, it did cross above the VWAP on the 1 day. So pretty good opportunity if you are long on it for your personal reasons and the data is supporting for that potential turnaround, okay? All right. In Tokyo, yep. I'm glad to be here. I am new here. Please analyze Novo and Amazon for short term. Yeah, we definitely went over Novo earlier this morning. Let's look at Novo, and it was soaring. It was up 26% based off of its earning reports, and it's on our watch list. So we're already long Novo for our 2024 pick. Okay, so welcome to the show. Subscribe and click that bell, turn on your notifications. We are live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so we are long on Novo. It's one of our 2024 picks. Okay, and they asked for short term. Okay, so if I'm looking at maybe, day trading it, I'm looking at the 1 hour. It's in a short on the 1 hour. The 2 hour is in a call, so it's pretty mixed on the short term. And the 1 day is also in a buy call. So buy call on the week, the day, and the month. And we announced this on January 2nd of this year, and it's up 20% on the year. So on the year, we believe is long-term growth. On the 1 hour, we did actually buy some at the open off the 15-minute chart. And now we're only down $12, okay? But the 15-minute and the 1 hour are showing some sell side pressure, okay? So hopefully that helps. Bigger picture long term, we're long on Novo. And short term right now, 15-minute and an hour has a little sell side pressure on this. So if you're actually long on it, this is a good opportunity to wait until the 15-minute and the 1 hour go into a buy signal and then get into a swing or a position trade. Okay. All right. Amazon. So yes, Amazon is also on our watch list. Amazon is a part of the Magnificent Seven. So let's go ahead and take a look at Amazon. We are currently in a long position right now on Amazon. Swing trade from last Friday. We're up $620. We got 501 of that locked in. Amazon is currently trading at 169. Is that correct? No, I'm sorry. Amazon is currently trading at 175. Okay. So we're long on Amazon. It's on our watch list in general. So on the 1 week, it's trending up. On the 1 day, it's been trending up since last Wednesday. On the 2 hour, it's been trending up since last Thursday. And on the 1 hour, it's been trending up since last Friday. And this is the call that we got in on Friday. So congratulations if you are in that, okay? Please govern yourselves accordingly. Remember, trading and investing is personal. We're not trying to sell you any securities. We're just doing real-time analysis and actually making our own personal trades, okay, and investments. Nita Burton says, hey guys, can you please explain the VWAP indicator? Yes, we do, in the Wall Street Academy, okay? We teach it in the Wall Street Academy. So these sessions are for us to trade and invest and give people the opportunity to trade alongside of us and run up the bag. If you want to learn from us, we actually have a program called the Wall Street Academy where we literally teach our approach step by step, and we teach how to invest into stocks. We teach how to build the dividend portfolios. We teach how to invest in bonds. Mm-hmm. We teach how to swing trade futures, options, forex, and crypto. And we also teach how to day trade futures, forex, options, and crypto, okay? So if you want to learn from us and take things step by step, join the Wall Street Academy. You can put in the Money Matrix coupon code and you'll get 50% off, okay? And then also for absolutely free, you could join our Discord where you could be around other like-minded individuals, asking questions, running it up, and just, being in a community where everybody is talking about the same things, having the same mindset, and looking to, take control of their financial futures in their own hands, okay? All right, so NASDAQ is currently trying to trend up, is battling around that $400 mark, okay? We took off that profit off the table, so we took $1,000 off the table off of Riot, okay? So congratulations if you were in that trade. Okay, everything else, nothing has really hit our 5% rule or any of our stop losses. So we are just going to keep riding these rides on these swing trades, okay? But for our active trades for today, We bought Riot. We went up $1,000 and we just took $1,000 off the table. Okay. Our other active trade for today was Google. We shorted Google and we're up 200 and we already got $100 locked in. So worst case scenario, our 2 active trades for today, we are up $1,000 guaranteed. Our other position trades and trades for today and from yet last week, they haven't hit our stop loss, and some of them are profitable, and the other ones we're long on and just riding the ride. Okay. And our futures, the NASDAQ futures just crossed above 400, and it hit that 1840 mark. It was about 500 last time I looked at it, but it's battling right now. The ES is just crossed below its VWAP, and it's starting to trend down, and we are up 175, 162 on the short on the ES, and we're up $300 on the short on silver. So for our futures trades, we're up collectively over $2,200 in, in our futures trades net, about $600, okay? So congratulations if you are in any of those trades, riding the ride. All right, Dominique, what you got going on over there?
Well, really trying to get my trading view updated, but I was doing some test trades just to kind of see if it was working correctly. It's not, but I am actually up about $78 or so in a futures trade, still watching NVIDIA, still profitable in NVIDIA, but I know that it's consolidating and it's going to break out one way or another. So I'm either going to just take my little profits and go home, or take more profits and go home. Either way, I guess I'm going home. But yeah, I still have a lot of issue with my data, to be honest with you guys. So we're trying to figure out what is going on. So I did some test trades, but not 100% confident to do anything larger in trading view with this acting the way that it's acting. So anyway, that's that. So for today, also wanted to recap for you guys. Give me one. Actually, can you switch off my screen real quick? I'm gonna try to find this. Oh, damn, I'm actually gonna just close this position because this thing isn't even allowing me to add a stop loss.
Okay.
I wanted to recap just the earnings for this evening before we do whatever we do here.
And then after that, look at lows for Miss Lisa.
Okay.
For a swing trade. Okay, she's getting adjusted over there, so give her a second getting the chart up. You're going to look at the earnings reports and then hop into lows, and then we'll do our keeping it in a buck.
Yep, for sure. Okay, so, all right, so I want to just really recap again before we head out for the day. Who is releasing earnings? So as you mentioned today, Unity. I can't remember what Unity is. What is Unity? Isn't it like I don't know, I can't remember. But Unity, Zoom, Workday, Hims, Hers, iRobot, 𝐼Robot, all today after the closing bell tomorrow. Norwegian Cruise Line. Maybe keep your eyes on Norwegian Cruise Line. These cruise lines have been doing really well. People are back cruising. Royal Caribbean, I think they had their earnings last week and they did pretty well. So could be some upside potential with Norwegian as well if it's similar, if it does anything similar to what Carnival did. Also, Norwegian did just release, they have like the biggest boat in the world. That just took sale a couple weeks ago. Beautiful. I showed you it. It was parked in Miami. Absolutely beautiful. Like largest cruise boat. The whole world was hype about it. So they're probably riding off that wave as well. So it could be a lot of upside potential with Norwegian Cruise Line. So if you guys don't follow it, I don't know if it's necessarily worth following, but I do think that it could be a trade opportunity on it tomorrow. So definitely do your own research and analysis as we get closer to closing bell today to see if you want to enter into any trades on that. But it looks like it could be some upside potential with that. Also, AutoZone and Lowe's and Lending Tree and Macy's. That's one that you don't see a lot of, Macy's, okay? But I think they're probably going to do well because their e-commerce has been doing way better than their in-store sales, which is the same song that Walmart actually just sung as well. And then tomorrow evening is Beyond Meat, Lemonade, et cetera, et cetera. And then, heading into the Wednesday, which was Novavax, Miss Suzanne, that's actually Wednesday morning. I think I had it wrong. I think I said, Wednesday evening, Wednesday morning. So just wanted to highlight those. A lot of opportunity for today. I know I'm personally going to be looking at definitely the Norwegian Cruise Line. I think it's going to be some upside potential there for them. Zoom could potentially be some downside. Could be looking at puts on Zoom. And then 𝐼s and hers, I'm looking at calls. I can't remember what Unity does, but I have to see. Okay.
I think it's tech.
It's tech?
I'm not sure.
I think so. I don't know. We'll see. I can look over. So Unity, let's like, what was it? Unity and who was it? Lowe's.
Yeah, she wants you to look at Lowe's for a swing trade.
Okay. So
Charmaine says, where do I find the coupon code for Friday's workshop? So
I think we emailed it out, Charmaine, and then we dropped it in
the Discord.
So double check your email and then double check it's in the WD Discord and in the Wall Street Academy
Discord. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so she's about to look at Lowe's for a swing trade for Miss Lisa.
Okay, LOW. Okay, so as you can see, Lowe's, this currently in the day chart. On the day chart, it has been trending up. On the 1 minute chart, it's currently in a sell. They're releasing their mornings tomorrow before the open, I think I just said. Or after, let me see. Yeah, I can't remember. But either way, they are currently in a sale on the 1, the 3, and the 5. And the 1 hour is in a buy, and the 2 hours in a buy, and the day is in a buy. So it looks like they may have some upside potential for the day. It looks like they are currently trending down right now. Okay. So if you're looking for those swing trades on that, I would probably be on the call side of that one. But keeping in mind, right? Keeping in mind that their earnings are coming out, right? So the upside potential that we're seeing could end once the earnings are released, which are, that's how I know my trading view is tripping. There's usually a little sun there or something, but I think it's tomorrow morning. So just double check it tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. But right now, Lowe's is currently trending down, but there is upside potential for it in general. But just keep in mind that there is an earnings coming out either tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, which could change the direction of that stock. Okay.
So Ms. Wilson says my husband has in the 80s, so I'm assuming maybe talking about Tokyo.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Delay. I don't know. Who knows? Clearly, I'm realizing that this live chat may not be as live as it says that it is because my messages ain't going through. Ms. Wilson talking about something from 10 minutes ago. I don't know. I don't know how live this chat actually is. So we got to figure out the chat a little bit more here as well.
Okay, so we're going to get ready to transition into our Keep It a Buck segment. Okay, and so for this week, Keep It a Buck segment, the whole theme is going to be questions week. And what do I mean by that, right? So the world is a very, very simple place. Us humans make it very, very complicated. But we're going to simplify this week and break it down to just some questions. So the first question that I always like to start with is start with why, right? So when you start with why you are doing something, you slow the game down and you focus on your why. You can also call that your purpose. You can call it your calling. You start to identify, why do you do what you do? And this will help you actually walk through the good and the uncomfortable, right? But for the uncomfortable stuff, it's very hard to defeat an enemy that you do not acknowledge, right? So you can start to ask yourself, why am I having this challenge? Why do I keep getting this same test? Why am I not where I want to be? Why am I at certain levels of good, great, or excellent in this and maybe not in that, right? So starting with why. If you can ask yourself why you do what you do, and you can have that in a succinct, clear answer, that's going to help you align everything else in your life. And actually, one of my favorite books is called Start with Why. It's by Simon Sinek. And if you haven't read that book, I highly, highly recommend it. It's one of my favorites. But it's literally calling Starting with Why. And he uses a very great example about how Apple markets to their customers. See, you've never heard Apple talk about all of the features that one of their products has and tells you to buy it, right? Apple always starts with why. When you ever see marketing or advertising from Apple, they show you people who you look like you or you aspire to be doing what you would be doing with their products. So you don't see them, you see yourself using those products. And that's because Apple starts with why. They go from why to how to what. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. And how does that affect your trading or your investing? When you know why you are doing something and you slow the game down, you're not just going to be trading just to be trading. You're not going to be clicking the button just because you have some money available. You're not going to be breaking your rules and setting your stop losses. And as I talk about those things to you, I encourage you because I've been through every step of the process of trading and investing. I've broken several rules. I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars. And when I slow the game down and I ask myself, why do I do what I do? Then it helps me be a better trader, a better person, a better husband, a better father, and a better overall money manager. So start with why. Get that answer clearly defined for yourself because nobody else can answer that question for you, and then move forward. All right. So that is our Keeping It a Buck segment for today. Anything else, Love, you want to add on that?
No, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Money Matrix. Please make sure that you hit subscribe. Please make sure that you tell a friend. Please also make sure that you go ahead and snag your tickets because we're probably going to end up closing ticket sales for the retreat so that we can make the retreat. I'm sorry. The workshop so we can make sure we can optimize for the people who have registered and obviously getting food orders, et cetera, et cetera. So don't be procrastinating, okay? If you're coming, grab your ticket.
Yes, yes.
All right, and we appreciate...
Once those seats are gone.
They're gone, yep. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in, and hopefully y'all made some money today. It seems like a lot of you did.
Yeah, drop your wins in the chat.
Yes, yes.
So we can celebrate with them for you.
Even despite my data issues, I know I did. So good times.
Yes.
And congratulations again to Johan and everyone else that
Yes, drop your wins here in the YouTube channel and in the Discord so we can celebrate with it for you. We always love seeing the wins because, again, if you can learn something, bet on yourself, and then profit off of it, that is a tremendous thing. And if you can do it once, you can do it again, and you can be consistent, okay? So click the link, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, join the Discord. All three of those things are absolutely free. If you want to learn from us, join the Wall Street Academy and or join us this Friday at 9 a.m. live in Washington, D.C. for our Money Matrix workshop. All right? Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m.